dunk, are you ready to meet me? I'm lit and I'm riding the fast lane.
Good morning. It's Tuesday, July 2nd, and we're on a camping trip. This is the craziest thing. I don't even know where we are. Actually, I'd have to look at a map. But we just ended up at a campsite late last night. We're gonna go hit back onto the backcountry discovery route. Had to do a big loop around because we got blocked off at that trail that was destroyed. So I bet you're wondering what's going on with this Lexus GX that we're trail riding here with. This is Scott.
So Trailpower is a company that we created kind of out of our own needs to create off-grid power solutions. And so our focus right now is on solar and providing solar power for rigs that are off-road and out in the outback like this, so that we can keep our fridge running and all of our devices happy in the long term. So we designed some panels to go on our vehicle to help us with those power needs. And from there we'll be expanding into different products to help people stay fueled up on the trail. So this is a 2008 GX 470, and the reason that we got this vehicle is that we have a Raptor and we love it, and we take it everywhere, and we probably have as many miles on that off-road as we do on-road, but we always come home at night, and we really wanted something that we could take out and go for longer term stays and just go and explore. And Utah's so big, you just can't do it in a day. We started a year ago and just kind of built a plan. I'm a product designer by training, and so I kind of look at the whole product. And for me, this was like a product that I got to design and build. And so we found a really cherry GX, and that's the nice thing about GXs is most of them lived a pretty posh life. Yeah. And they're just starting to come off where people are upgrading or replacing them. And so this one was just cherried out, had about 100,000 miles on it, and we just started building. It was totally stock and had never left the dealer service center basically, and just put it up on a lift and just started working, and worked for a year and pulling all the suspension off, redoing all the suspension, wheels, tires, bumpers, winches, electrics, tent and racks and all that good stuff.
And the back's built out. I mean, he's got a custom built drawer system. That's loud. And a storage system that's it's pretty cool as well. And one of the things that's really attractive about the GX is it comes from as an all-wheel drive platform. It's roughly the same size as the 4Runner in terms of weight and dimensions, but it comes with a 4.7 liter V8, which is Toyota's old workhorse.
In the rest of the world, they market this as the Land Cruiser Prado 120.
Right.
And so it's a Land Cruiser in its blood.
This is incredible. We're 9,100 feet. Okay, so if you look, so we just came down this highway down here. It's from Duchesne. I don't even know how you pronounce that. It seems like other people were saying Duchesne. Maybe it's Duquesne. I don't have any idea. Here's where the route was. So we were way back here, and we got stopped there. And so we had to usurp all of that. Is that the correct way to use that word? We had to go around it. And so now we re-intersected with the trail, and we are at 9,100 feet, and it looks like we kind of ride along this like peak ridge up high. And just a second ago, I'm gonna try and get a shot of it in a minute, but it's pretty awesome. I don't know if you recognize, this gas station. We stop here like every time we're going down to Moab. They have pretty decent pizza here actually, which You know, you wouldn't think that a gas station would have good pizza. I knew that a part of the backcountry discovery route kind of like wound around and ended up here. I didn't realize it was like Wellington or where we were or whatever. I gotta say, so far the backcountry discovery route that we've done has been a little vanilla today. I was hoping for a little more action or activity. Beautiful, but little vanilla.
Fancy.
So we decided
Good.
So we decided that we're just gonna keep doing what we're doing, stay on the trail. We are, I think, just a couple of miles, maybe not even that far, down the road from dirt. I know that this morning's been a little vanilla in terms of excitement. It's been gorgeous though, hasn't it? I mean, we're an hour and a half from Moab. We're not gonna go down there. Tonight's our last night camping. We're just gonna keep doing what we're doing. All right, you guys ready?
So we were just talking to that couple. They had one of those three-wheeler motorcycle things. I don't know, does Polaris make those?
Those are called tricycles.
So they were 78 and 72, and they went all the way from San Francisco to Nova Scotia. Were on their way back home, they were doing almost 12,000 miles on that. They have done 78,000 miles on that in under 4 years.
Wow, that's crazy. What do they do when it rains?
She said rain gear and hotels.
There you go. And children, that's how you navigate the rain on a motorcycle.
I am singing. I really enjoy it.
Still out there?
Yes, or he's going now. But that was so lit. What was that? He should be ashamed.
So this is where we're at right here. We're looking at the map. So this blue line that I've got down here, this is kind of like a northern portion of the San Rafael swell that I had from, I don't know, something. I think I remember somebody saying it was awesome, but who knows. I think that we can get to it from down there, and Scott and Krista were saying they thought that was pretty cool. So we're gonna backtrack here. It's really cool back here, very Cretaceous-y. What?
Very dead.
Very dead. So anyway, we're gonna backtrack and we're gonna go down and see what we see down there, because I think we can go down here and over here, this is, I'm pretty sure the road is there. And this is probably usually just a very small water crossing. Judging by the way the flow looks to Scott and I, it looks like it's pretty deep. We'd need to walk it. It's certainly moving really fast, but we'd need to walk it before anybody drove their vehicle across. Willing to do that, but don't know that it's necessary. I think the road comes through here. You know, judging by how tight it was back there, I think the road comes down, you know, because right around the corner to the left there is where the vehicles are, and it comes probably here, crosses here. But there's so much water that it's kind of overtaken here and has come down here. So I don't know. There's footprints out here. Other people have been doing the same thing. I don't know. We could try it, but it may make for the content may be too good. If there's such a thing as too good a content, I don't really want to sink my vehicle for the gram. Sorry, guys.
A lot of bugs.
A lot of bugs. The river goes around, and the road normally goes through here, but it was just a little bit lower right there, and the water just started slowly going over, and then I don't know, a little while later, here we are. It goes through and connects the other way and washes out the road. probably drive down this, no problem, but once you get over the other side, it may be a problem, and it may not be, but...
You want to walk it?
I don't really want to walk it, because I'd be willing to bet you it's at least knee-high,
Yeah.
and it's moving,
Yeah.
and then there's probably a 50% chance that it's
That's what on video.
that it's muddy and soft,
Bug
you
flew
know.
up my nose. Yeah.
Yeah, so you want to camp right here where there's all the bugs? This is a good camping spot.
You know, if you're into,
Lots of bugs,
if you're into bugs,
extra protein.
it's
Trap them with the light and fry them up.
this
I
is
got my
like,
buff, you'll just see my eyes.
Yeah.
this is like Expo East
Yeah.
in the bayou.
Well, we're gonna turn back. We got a kind of an idea of where we're going, but I don't know what's there. We're just going. I thought that this would be a really good place to camp, but it's not going to be a good place to camp. This is amazing. Scott, you said you just went back there though, and no
Yeah,
vehicles.
it's amazing. There's a spring back there. It's called Bitter something spring. And right back in the rocks back there, it looks like there's a spring and it's all green. So we might want to hike back in there tonight with some headlamps. Would be kind of fun
Yeah?
if we wanted to crash here. But yeah, no vehicles past this point, so we want
Past
to
this
respect
point.
that.
Yeah, for sure. Wonder if... Golly, look at this. I mean, come on. It's incredible. Yeah, so we're kind of on a mission to find a camp spot. We're back here in the middle of nowhere. This is not, but there's plenty of space out here to go camping. Just wow. What an incredible campsite. Oh man. Incredible. Incredible. So today was an interesting day. It wasn't like super action packed, but it was, you know, I don't know, could have been worse, right? We could have like met with utter peril. You know, that one, creek, stream, river crossing Scott and I were talking about, it could have been just fine. But I don't know. I tend to err on the side of caution. I tend to not want to go barreling through deep water. I could have walked it. Didn't really have to go there. In fact, weren't even wanting to go down there in the first place. This has been a fun couple of days. I'll tell you though, the backcountry discovery route for the stretches that we did it, I'm gonna go back up into the high Uintas. You remember where we were at the beginning of yesterday, and I'm gonna fart around up there because that looked awesome. Right up my alley, like what I wanted to see. I'm not complaining about the desert, but I'm tired of the desert. That's probably not fair to say, but I want something different. I feel like I've spent a lot of time in the desert, and maybe this is like a normal Utah thing. In the winter, you go to the desert all the time, but I want forests. I miss forests and trees, and lots of trees, aspens and pines and all the great stuff. But anyway, so I'm rambling now, so I'm just gonna stop.
Today was an adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, we had a little bit of everything. We had some crazy water, we had bugs, we had some dead ends, but then we had amazing views and petroglyphs, sunrises, sunsets. Yeah, it's been awesome.
And hardly anybody else.
Yeah, we haven't seen anybody. Where is everybody?
We haven't seen anybody, actually. I didn't even think about that until you just mentioned that.
I mean,
well, we saw like a car drive down
We
the
saw like
road.
a couple
quiet.
ranchers, but I mean, for like, so the weather's perfect.
Oh, the weather's been great.
It's not too hot, but it's beautiful. Everything is green and lush, and I can't imagine why anybody would be anywhere else.
Yeah, I mean, it has been just quite an adventure today and yesterday. I was telling these guys a minute ago that I really enjoyed the Hayuentas in the forest. I'd never been up there before.
Yeah.
And are all the Hayuentas kind of like that?
It's pretty amazing. We have some places we need to take you.
Oh,
But
we need to go
and
there.
it's all so close. That's what's incredible.
We were up there in a half hour.
How many miles have we done, and how many environments have we seen?
It's actually been, there's been a lot of variation. We did 160 miles today. I think it was about 160 today.
Yeah. I think we've done about 250 altogether, something like that. But so much variation in not that much space. I think this trail, end to end, is over 800 miles, and we've just scratched the surface.
Wow.
Yesterday we were having to pull each other out of snow.
Yeah, we did pull.
Come.
I know, we were pulling each other out of snow. And it was 95 this afternoon down here.
That's right, yeah.
Wow, it's crazy. Crazy. Well, I think this is the end of the vlog today. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed hanging out with Scott and Krista and their GX. And hope you had fun. And, you know, it's like smash the like button and like beat the like button and tag, subscribe, and, you know, whatever.